Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a 1-hour farm of a very popular Pokemon, which is going to be Torchic. As you can tell here, let me actually move the mic a little closer here. Torchic, as you can tell here, is in the field group, but obviously it's the fire starter of Hoenn. As you can tell here from the wild locations, we're going to be taking a look at luring it at Route 112 here in Hoenn. And it's going to be at level 19. Starting off, what you will need, what I take with me on pretty much all of my hunts, is a catching Pokemon. This guy is my catching Breloom. You basically just need a False Swipe and Spore Pokemon, and then some kind of utility moves here and there if you really need. The other Pokemon for this particular hunt that I will be using is a male Cute Charm Pokemon. This is just my Cinccino that I leveled up. It has, you know, some moves. It can clear out hordes, I guess, but really you just need it to lead the party with Cute Charm. This way you can get female Torchics, which actually costs a little bit more than males, but I'll show that in a second. I also want to mention that you should have your catching Pokemon as the second Pokemon in your party, in your inventory, because when you are luring, you will encounter double battles, which means that your starter Pokemon here, the Cinccino, the Cute Charm Pokemon, will be joined with a second Pokemon. In one of the clips I think I'm going to show you at some point, I had my Teddiursa, which is not my, he's not a Cute Charm Pokemon, and he's not a catching Pokemon, so it's just easier, you know, you'd have to switch out if you didn't have him in your second slot. So remember to take your catching Pokemon in your second party. The other thing you will need is something called an Expert Lure. These, if you don't know, basically attracts wild Pokemon for 250 steps. The encounter rate is increased by 10%, foes are slightly stronger, and then you get a 5% chance to encounter lure exclusive species, which is, as you can tell here from the Torchic database here in the Pokédex, it is a lure only species. And you can pick up these expert lures in any mart. I'm pretty sure anymore, at least. Let's just take a look here. Okay, well, you can pick up super lures. I think if you go to the later gyms in every region, you can pick up like the higher level of the thing. It's kind of like Ultra Balls you can't get in like Kanto, in like Viridian, for instance, but you can in something else. This is interesting. Sure. I guess we'll be friends. Sure. Anyway, I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, yeah, what we're going to be doing, as you can tell here, we're starting off here in Lava Ridge Town here in the Hoenn region. If you don't know, it's here on the map where you can see my character is. You're going to fly here or teleport here, whatever. I'd recommend going in the Poke Center. You don't really need to, but for teleport purposes, it's easier. You're going to go ahead and bike on down, jump off these two ledges, or 4 ledges, I guess, and then right here you're gonna pop an expert lure or whatever lure you want. Expert lures are the best bang for your buck, as I believe there are about 1,500, I believe, in the in-game shop. So yeah, 1,500. And you're going to be popping them, just running back and forth here. I'll show a clip right now of me encountering a Torchic or two. I think I'll probably just speed it up as I talk over it, but the catching process is very simple. You're just going to use your false. You're going to like lead with your male Cute Charm Pokemon. Switch out if it's a single encounter. If it's a double encounter, then just kill off the non-Torchic, and then False Swipe and Spore the last Torchic, and then just use an Ultra Ball. You know, it's pretty simple. I think I tried using a Great Ball for a bit. It's not. It works, but it's not like the best thing. Yeah, I definitely would just recommend going with an Ultra Ball. It's just the easiest. And yeah, bada bing, bada boom. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. That's what you need. That's where you go, and that's how you do it. Now I'm going to come back with the results of the 1 hour. Show you guys what I caught, how many I caught, and then kind of like earnings with that as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the earnings here. Alright guys, I'm back in the PC here in Lava Ridge Town, and we're going to check out the earnings. I actually just came from catching a alpha Milotic, but we'll just move that aside for now. As you can tell here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Torchics. Honestly, not great. 7 Torchics in an hour, not great. But let's go ahead and show off the base prices. I also didn't get a single female. In many ways, I was fairly unlucky this hour. I'm not going to lie to you guys, fairly unlucky, but as you can tell here, Torchic coming in. When I was looking at it, it was at 9,000, but now it's down to, it looks like 8,000. Not quite sure why. Someone must have just been farming these just now. I wonder if it's the same person, honestly. Artson, wait, This is an NFX. Okay, it looks like one dude was kind of farming these. He must have noticed, kind of like how I did, that the Torchic price is kind of dropping a little bit. I do like the 8,500 price point. I don't really like how he's kind of lowering it more and more down to like 7,900. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and sort through each one. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, there's nothing crazy about a lot of them. I guess like nature wise, I guess we can like price check like based on nature, but a few of them definitely don't have any stats. We'll just go by one by one because why not? In this case, we'll just look up Hasty. It looks like this one doesn't have many stats for 9k, but it is a Hasty. It's a male. Yeah, nothing crazy here. I think we are just going to clear filters. I think we're going to just sell this as the base price. Let me get up my calculator actually, just so you guys can follow along as well. And let me add that to the OBS as well. So give me a second. I'm going to do this live on stream on video. Here we go. We'll plop this here in this nice little corner down here. Okay. So 8,000, we're going to start off the selling here with this guy at 7,999. Again, not my favorite thing that I wanted to start with, but it is what it is. Next up, we got this bad boy, another pretty basic one. I don't think, yeah, no stat changes. We're also going to sell this for another 7,999, bringing our total up to 16,000 so far. Not too bad. There is one cracked out Torchic in here that I did get. This one's mild. Let's check if the nature for mild matters. And I'll save the cracked out one for last. I think it's one of the ones in the middle. Okay, this one's going for a little bit more. I think it has potential to sell for a little bit more just because of its nature. But then again, it will get bred anyway. So I'm kind of thinking maybe not. I'm not going to risk it. I am also going to sell this for 7,999. So another 8k there. We're going one by one just because it's fairly slow. Okay, so this I believe is the cracked out one. And then I think I also got another 1x31 here. And then these two. Okay, so this one is an adamant nature, which we don't want. So definitely selling this purely as a 7,999 one. Another 8k in the bank right there, plus 8,000. And then lastly, or not lastly, but here's a noted one. So this guy has decent stats. His lax nature. I'm just going to go ahead and sort by some of its mediocre stats. So like 20, 20, 20, 20. And then honestly, the others being like 18. Okay, there's nothing like super comparable. I don't think it's going to sell for anything, to be quite honest with you guys. But I will sell it for slightly more. I'm going to go ahead and sell this for 9k. It might sell for that just because of its stats. That might be a slight overprice, but at the end of the day, it'll probably sell in time. Now we got two decent ones. We got a 1x31, and I didn't check the nature. Naughty, not something we care about. 31 speed on a male Torchic. Wow, starts me off at 30k, and that's only from a day ago. That is pretty juicy. 30k, however, it's not been bought. There's also a 30 on here. I don't think I should sell it that high in comparison. Docile nature's not like what kind of whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this for slightly less, probably 27,999. I think that's decently fair. So we're gonna go ahead and sell that for 28k. Not bad at all. And now here is the big boy Torchic. This is the very, very lucky one. You probably won't get one like this very quickly, but as you can tell here, a 156 with 31 in special attack. So 31 special attack already starts me off at like 14k. Now we're gonna put on 30 speed, and then yeah, I want to say put on more stats, but I really don't think these 20s are gonna matter much more. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything that comparable. Let's just try 31 and 30. It's looking like this has been up for... So this was bred. Quiet nature's not something we really wanted, so that's why this guy gave it up. But 60k for 7 days for 2 times. But the rest of these stats really make it very good, honestly. And like Blaziken could be benefiting from attack as well. It's only relaxed nature, which isn't great. which makes this a pretty difficult thing to price check. Yeah, if I put on like any other stats, that it just skyrockets. Wow, there's people are selling shiny Torchics, or oh no, they're not shiny, they're just particle effects. Yeah, man, this is a really difficult thing to price check. I'm leaning towards about 50k. Yeah, let's check 31 and 31. Yeah, there's like nothing out there for that. What if it was 31 and this 31? About 50, 61, 75k, but these are bred. Again, kind of difficult, man. 31 special attack Torchics are like kind of desired, but 31 attack, just 31 attack is 16k not being sold, 14k kind of being sat on. I think, now that I think about it, I think it's a little too niche. I'm kind of leaning towards 30k, maybe even like a little bit less. I sold that other Torchic for, I believe, what was it, 28k. That might be a little high, but I'm really leaning towards this guy being around the same, honestly. Maybe like the mid 30s. I'll sell it for like 34.99. I think that should do. It's really hard to say. If it was female, it'd be nice, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this for 35k, 34.999. That might get instant bought. I don't know. Maybe I underlisted that, but at the same time, you know, we'll have to see. Yeah, that's that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As you can tell here, our total profits is 104,000 in about an hour. Not great stats. I also, hold on, I have to keep in mind, I used 9 expert lures, so we have to keep in mind 104,000, right? And then we used 9 times 1,500, so 13,500. So we got to do that 13,500 minus, and then plus 104,000. This is actually our net. And if you want to take away like listing fees and ultra ball stuff like that, you can, but 90k about is our profit. Not great. I can't say I got super lucky during this, but I also can't say it's like the best money making method in the world. And honestly, the prices will probably go down when you see this video and when you start trying to do this yourself. That's just how it normally happens when I make videos like this. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and try it, you know, maybe try it in a few months or something like that, see if it works for you. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like if you enjoyed. Join the Discord, consider becoming a YouTube member as well. All that stuff's in the description down below. And if you want to just talk to me or anything like that, feel free to in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace, and peace.